7, David Chichester. I'm really glad that Bill Zisson created that award because he's older than I am. We're young at heart, though. We're very young at heart. So good evening, everybody. Delighted that you all could come. And this is our 87th season. 87th season. This is really something. And curiously, or not, I've been involved in at least half of those seasons. Time flies when you're having fun, right? So going back, I was a goalkeeper and co-captain of the team back in 1966. Been involved as president and co-chair of the Friends of Brown Soccer now for 20 years, and I really hope Bruce Yoder would be here because he's really older than I am. This is really a fun evening, and I'd also like to recognize my fraternity brother and classmate John Telfer Barrett because he's presented this award more frequently than I have. He lives a lot closer, right here. To the entire team, I want to extend my congratulations on another great season. Replete, I would say, with more than the usual array of nail biters, which is always a little taxing on the coaches. So we had, what, 7 overtime games, 3 ties, 3 losses, and no, 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. And my wife Hilda and I, Hilda, please, wave for the crowd. So we had the pleasure of seeing our team play at the University of Washington, since we live on Bainbridge Island, which is west of Seattle, and saw that great 4-3 overtime victory that definitely was a nail biter. And then we had several cardiac arrests along the way, but very successful resuscitation, so we all came back. So congratulations as well to our coaches, members of the administration that are here, our alums, the families, friends, and as mentioned earlier, parents in particular, because without them, there would be no celebration. And really, especially to the graduating seniors, it's been a great group. Special thanks to all the seniors who are moving on to new and different things. We had a great season. Maryland beat us only by a whisker, and success really is truly a journey. It's not the destination, and the seniors will be moving on, as I say, to their various new journeys, and we wish them Godspeed on their next leg of their travels through life. Now about the awards, so I think as many of you know, the Brit Award is presented to the first-year player who best exemplifies sportsmanship for dedication, perseverance, fair play, spirit, and support of his teammates and coaches. And this recipient is selected by his teammates. The award we started back in 2001 in honor of my son Britton, who died in an automobile accident back in April of 1989, his senior year of high school. A bit of background on Britt. He was a 3-sport athlete at Walt Whitman High in Bethesda, and that played soccer, basketball, and baseball. Strangely enough, the same 3 sports I played. And Britt was not the best player on any of those teams, but he was probably the greatest cheerleader on each of those teams. So now let's go to the recipient. This year's winner of the Brit Award embodies all these qualities. On the first morning, this is an interesting fact, the first morning of preseason, the famous 3-mile run that Cliff started back in 1960, I think, he had a time of 16 minutes 56 seconds, which I'm told is a freshman record. Who really keeps track? Andy, you keep track of these things? So that was a hint at the depth of his dedication, perseverance, and willingness to fight for his teammates. So after steaming through that 3-mile run, Didn't take him long to establish himself as a starter in the center of the midfield, and he would go on to start 17 of the 19 games we played this last season. So a true two-way player. He proved early on that he was a very capable attacker and defender who loves to compete, whether he was asked to make the box or to plug a gap so that a teammate could go forward. He never wavered in his commitment to playing the role that gave the team its best chance to win. Throughout the season, he came to practice early, stayed late, and kept working on his game, ever wanting to improve. He leads by example, and his willingness to work for the team and his ability to make the players around him better have helped to earn him the respect of his teammates and coaches alike. And like those who have won the award before him, we know that his passion of the game and commitment to the ideals of the Brown men's soccer will ensure that he continues to excel and further exert his leadership in the future. In a season when 5 in his freshman class started multiple games, so there was competition for this, and played in a combined 87. That's a lot of games for freshmen to be playing. The well-deserving winner of this year's Britain Chichester Award is Tariq.